Hello everyone, my name is NateColley. I'm going to be going over my final project here in social media and taking you over the brand description of Doghouse Tactics. Uh, so thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy what I worked on this month. Hello everyone, I will be telling you about Doghouse Tactics. Doghouse Tactics is an online gun store with shipping or local pickup in Portsmouth, Ohio. They want to be known as the mom and pop shop of survival kits, hunting gear, firearms, ammunitions, and all your other needs for the field. We have a strong importance in keeping fans and followers engaged on social media and letting them know the latest trends, safety tips, survival blogs, and laws so that every firearm owner in America is on the same page. Our colors, imagery, and tone of the brand is camouflaged to engage a younger demographic as well as to transfer over to merchandise and clothing as the brand expands. The logo was specially requested from the owner to have an English Mastiff in it because he owns an English Mastiff and wanted there to be a doghouse, an AR-15, and the words Doghouse Tactics displayed on the logo. The tone of the brand is sporty but a survival type feel. So yeah, that's why you get the dark green and the orange to provide pop and color and to engage a younger demographic. The brand audience is hunters, veterans, law enforcement, any legal American citizen interested in owning a firearm or firearm equipment. Demographic is mostly male ages from 25 to 40. We have a strong importance in engaging a younger generation of firearm owners and educating them on proper safety and laws so that we have future responsible gun owners here in America. Since this is a brand new brand launched this month, we're launching a campaign with it. The campaign title is Ask Dog, where I'm encouraging fans and followers to interact on Facebook and Twitter and spark up conversation about gun survival tips or opinions on recent gun laws or anything else they would like to discuss by using the hashtag AskDog. Our campaign audience was anyone willing to engage with us online, mostly targeting our demographic from males ages 25 to 40, but also open to anyone else trying to discuss or engage with our brand online. Creating content that would provoke discussion in our blog and on Facebook, as well as giving out our own survival tips and kits and tricks to try and provoke more engagement and discussion. Our campaign length, we ran the campaign from Monday the 25th through Wednesday the 27th, January 2016. Our broad objective and our aim for the campaign was to build brand awareness. Being that this is a brand that was launched this month, it had no digital footprint and no content out. So we built that and tried to develop a digital footprint and gain awareness in a genuine and engaging way. The aim was chosen because this is a brand new brand and it's hard to sell anybody anything if they don't even know what your brand is. So them being aware of what the logo means and what the brand is about is more important than trying to get them to click and buy products right away. Our SMART goals and our KPIs that we're trying to monitor, we're trying to get 10 people to engage with us on Twitter or Facebook with the hashtag AskDog. The goal was to gain 20 Twitter followers and 20 Facebook interactions within the 3-day campaign. Our campaign overview is we're using this campaign to produce content on the company blogger and then sharing the content from the blogger on the company's Facebook, and then going on Twitter and promoting the Facebook and blogger and encouraging people to engage on our social media using the hashtag AskDog. Our goal is to produce brand awareness by giving original content related to the firearm industry and building followers that want to engage with our brand. Our campaign strategy, there's research put in to know the best times to post. We utilize this research to know when to post the content. We decided to post the content at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. on all days. 10 a.m. for the bloggers, and the rest of the times were used for Facebook and Twitter. We also responded to anything that was shared or commented on in between those times. We're using social media. We're using social media as a tool to deliver this content, and we're creating it from scratch ourselves and using our MacBook as the delivery tool. Also be taking account of what our results were on Google Analytics, and if we were to gain 30 Facebook followers, we could use the Facebook Analytics tool to view our results and compare our campaign. Our timetable and procedures, we plan to post to these social media accounts on time and as scheduled, as well as monitoring them and making sure that we're changing things as needed. We're also changing some of the graphics so that fans can easily read the cover boards and know what we want them to do as far as the call to action. After the campaign was over, we learned a lot. We didn't get very much engagement. Our SMART goals and our KPIs were not met, and we had an extremely high bounce rate. So we learned that maybe how we're putting the content out there wasn't as engaging as we thought, and what to work on for next time, as well as what content might work and what content doesn't work, and making links easier to use, as well as an easier flow from page to page. Our bounce rates were extremely high, and people were not engaging when they did land on our pages. The gender ratio was shocking. We didn't expect there to be such a high female rate, but it was almost half and half. But like you see here on the results, there's 100% bounce rate. That means there's nobody staying on our page and actually engaging with it. They're just kind of landing on our page, looking at it for a split second, and then getting off. So that's not good. Our successes, we didn't meet the SMART goals that we intended to, but we did gain a few followers on each social media outlet, which is better than at the beginning where we had 0. Also learned a great deal and realized it's not so easy to do a social media campaign, especially a successful one. It needs to be well thought out with a good plan put in place before, and it has to be something catchy and engaging. So to make people want to engage with all the other stuff going on Facebook and Twitter, what can we do to make our content stand out more and make people respond to our call to action. Our failures, that high bounce rate, nobody engaged when they got to our page. They just looked and went away. So that's something that needs to be worked on. Um, and the links and easy way to transfer from one page to another. I think it's too difficult for people using our platforms to know what to do. There wasn't really a clear way for them to use the hashtag. It was kind of just out there and not told how to do it, and what we wanted them to ask us. It was just generalization. So maybe be more specific, um, and that will help narrow down our target. I learned a lot from this social media project, and it was a really good experience. It being my very first social media campaign, um, I learned that it's not as easy as it looks to get people to engage and respond to what you're trying to put out there on social media. Um, there's definitely things I can keep from what I did as far as staying on time and staying persistent and on top of things. But I think maybe if there was a prize or a reason for people to engage, or a discount at this shop or something, there'd be much more, um, much better engagement, and I think people would respond more to the call to action if there's actually something that's being gained for them. So, a few things to consider in the next time, but thank you all for listening, and I appreciate you um, being involved with my brand.